You are now listening to CTR Media Network.
What up, family? CTR Media Network. Yeah. Best in the biz. Yeah. Join the team. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above all and everlasting. Motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health, and see if we...
The podcast on CTR Media Network.
That's me. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks to her, my podcast is doing great.
350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence, all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR is who we are. The Media Network, that's the best by far, you know. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
All right. Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? You know, I am the hostess with the mostest with the Southern twang. I am Dr. Tina J. Ramsay, affectionately known as Coach T. All right. So I know you've been like, okay, where's Dr. T? Where's Coach T? I'm not seeing her doing lives. Well, you know when I'm quiet, I am doing something. And I also want to give a shout out to the Black Podcasters Network. What's up? How you doing? Okay, so I'm literally doing more than one thing at one time, and that is the power of podcasting. That's the power of how to utilize social media to the fullest. We are officially, because this is the best way that I can talk to all of you at the same time, okay? More of you at the same time. So shout out, let me know where you guys tuning in from. Right now we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube. We are also streaming on Twitter, and we are streaming on LinkedIn, and we are streaming directly into Facebook communities. So I am going to just come out. I've been getting everybody's messaging about congratulating me on hitting that 111,000 listeners. Yes. Listen, thank you to all of our supporters of the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast. So right now I decided that I want to give you guys an update on what is actually going on in regards to the Tina Ramsay Show and how you can be a part of it, because I am stoked. I am excited. I want you, all of you, to be a part of what actually is going on. So many people have been asking me about podcasting till it's ridiculous. So this is my way of helping you in regards to podcasting. Many of you don't know. If you don't know, you know, I started my podcast 2018, but I have been a live content creator ever since 2013. So I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay. And so with all that being said, I was doing video podcasting before it was a thing. Right now, video podcasting is a thing, right? It's trending. But I was doing it way before it was a thing, okay? And so I know the ups, the downs of podcasting. And I wanted to share all of that with you. So listen, you guys, this event, I am actually so excited because I have the opportunity to have an event, my very first event. Now, you know, I have spoken on over 100 plus stages, and I love collaborating and participating and partnering with so many amazing entrepreneurs, business owners, and companies. And you know, I'm a brand ambassador for multiple brands. And even if you don't see this face, you hear this Southern twang as voiceovers and everything like that for different brands and businesses and stuff like that. So it didn't start out that way for me. I had to really go, like what I said in my post, the power of podcasting is so strong, okay? And I don't want you to miss your opportunity to be able to utilize this amazing way that is, I call podcasting the great equalizer. And the reason why I call it that is because it's a way that small business owners to medium-sized business owners, as well as everyday people doing extraordinary things, can have equal playing field. Okay? Because many times as a small business owner, or you are growing your business, you're trying to figure out different ways that you can market your business. You're trying to figure out different ways that you can get your message out to the masses. And although I had my own radio show, The Ramsay Show, my husband and I have pretty much in this niche been in all the areas. I did TV. I did radio. I'm doing podcasting and social media. And so all of that, out of everything that I have done, I love podcasting. So I want to share this with you. I want all of you, for those of you who are watching over here and not over here, I want you guys to check this out right here. This is what's going down May the 6th, 2023 from 2 to 7:30 p.m. EST. We're going to take everybody know I'm a South Carolinian, born and raised and live in South Carolina. But however, for this history making event, I am taking it to the ATL, okay? And I want you guys to come and participate for the power of podcasting, which we are also going to have a live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast. Yes, we are. We're going to have a live taping of our show, live studio audience in which you can participate. And it's not only going to be me, because you're going to actually have the opportunity to be able to ask questions from our live panel. We have the amazing Donna from Misfits Radio that's going to be hosting. We have Michael Finkley from the Michael Finkley Show. We have LaShawn West, which is a great business therapist and also mindset strategist. And we have Sheree Moore from SheTrucking.com. And she's also a PR marketing strategist as well. Because what I have found in everything that I did, because many people ask me like, how did you do this? And you guys can go over to CTR Media Network and go ahead and purchase your ticket. And for those of you who actually purchase a ticket, I'm going to bring you on my live, and I want you to share with us, why did you decide to purchase the ticket? So for you can go purchase your ticket at CTRmedianetwork.com. I'm also going to be doing some other little things that's special with the ones who actually support this event. So I want you to go to CTRmedianetwork.com and go ahead and purchase your ticket, because it's going to be something that you're not going to ever forget this, okay? Because we're going to be pouring into you. For those of you who have a podcast, I'm talking to you. For those of you who want to start a podcast, I'm talking to you. For those of you that just don't quite know how to do what you do, and you say, well, I don't want to have a podcast, but I want to go on tour on various different podcasts. Good morning, SM from Bangladesh. Thank you for tuning in. And so for those of you, hello, Cool Gamer. Okay, for those of you who trying to figure out, I'm telling you, I want you to stop trying to figure it out. I had to learn this the hard way. It's time for you to get with people who know the information or have the information that you have so you can expedite the process. No one have 10 years to get themselves, 5 years to get themselves to where they want to be. Why waste time? Why waste time? So come to this event. Our experts is going to be sharing with you along with myself. And this is an opportunity for you to be able to ask questions, to be in the room with people who have the answers. And most importantly, to support. You're going to be a part of the Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast live taping. And this event, like I said, is going to be a little bit of mix of a lot of different things, okay? And so let me just break it down to you right now. So you're going to have the power of podcasting, right? The event, which includes a panel. This is what your ticket includes. It includes you getting your ticket to be able to participate in this exclusive event. Seating is limited on purpose. So go ahead and get your ticket now by going to ctrmedianetwork.com. And so you're going to actually get with your ticket, you're actually going to get your podcast ticket. You're going to get your podcast course, which is to learn how to start a podcast and monetize it. Because those of you who may have a podcast already, but you don't know how to monetize it, that information is in there. It'll be great for you. For those of you who are just starting a podcast and don't know how to monetize it, I'll give you like ideas and different stuff like that. That is going to be a part of your ticket. It's also going to be an autographed book, which is called Power of Podcasting, which I am going to hand autograph for you. We're going to go ahead and take a little photo. And you're also going to get a swag bag. And of course, you're going to get a live media panel Q&A where you can ask questions. I am also going to be doing something special for you as well at the event. And of course, we got to have some food and some drink. Okay. And then you can also be able to network at this event as well. And you'll be able to pop. What is pop? Pop up and create. That is where we actually having this event, which is POP actually stands for Power of Podcasting for my event. But I thought it was just great that the venue that we chose actually name is POP, which is Pop Up and Create. So we want you to come on over. We want you to pop on up. Go ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com and get your ticket. Stop playing. Get your ticket, okay? This is a ticket that is not just going to serve you for being a participant or a guest at this historic event. This is also going to pour into you after, because we're giving you the course. We're also going to give you the autographed book of Power of Podcasting, which is going to share even more information that you could take home with you. And most importantly, you're going to be in the room with the right people who know what they're doing, including myself and also my amazing panel. And you're going to be a part of this historic event. You're going to be a part of the Tina Ramsay Show live taping, live studio audience, where you can literally be able to enjoy our featured guest that we're going to have, which we're going to announce a little bit later, who this amazing, I can't say, but this amazing guest going to be and what's going to do and everything like that. And you'll be able to, similar like to the Sherry Shepherd Show, I'll be able to come into the audience and you can ask your little questions. It is going to be an event that people are going to be talking about this event years and years after it happened. Okay. And so we making this something for you to experience, for you to grow, and for you to get the information, but also have fun. So food, drink, music, podcast class, signed podcast book. You're going to also have a live panel. The list goes on and on and on. And also a swag bag to take home with you, a bag of goodies. All right. So we have some different opportunities. So you go ahead and snatch up that ticket. But say, for example, you say, Tina, I would love to go, but May the 6th, I already have some plans. And you say, well, I already have plans. Well, that's okay. Guess what you can participate in and still be there without being there? You can purchase a swag bag ticket, okay? And so what is actually included in your swag bag ticket? You pay the small little fee, and you'll be able to send in whatever items. We're not even giving you a limit. You can send in whatever items you want to send in, however many amount of numbers you want to send in, and we're going to actually put it in our gift bag for our participants, for those people that actually going to be in person at the event. So even when you're not there, you're going to be able to participate, because when they take home their swag bag, which I like to call that bag of goodies, what's going to happen is that they're going to be connected with you, your business, and your brand, which is also going to open up different opportunities for you to get your business out to a different audience. And for those of you who are not in Atlanta, Georgia, or the surrounding area, it's going to allow your business to be able to touch on different grounds so people can get to know your business. We're also going to be having our podcast Revolution magazine is going to be there as well, that people are going to be able to look at it, hold it in their hand, and see all of the amazing podcasters from CTR Media Network, along with us opening up the opportunity to share over 65 additional podcasters that's going to be in the Podcast Revolution magazine. So in total, it should be almost 100 podcasters that is going to be featured in the launch of the Podcast Revolution magazine. And this magazine is going to be in different areas, okay? And so this is the opportunity for the ones who participating to get their podcast, to get their business, to get their article that they've written, and along with their contact information in the right people's hands, and just grow, okay? It's time for us to connect. It's time for us to grow. It's time for you to come share, shine, and grow on the Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast. So what I'm going to do right now is take a commercial break, okay? Because I got so excited, I forgot about that. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break from CTR Media Network sponsor, because when I come back, I have an additional opportunity for you all as well. So we will be back in a moment.
Our CTR Media Network sponsors. A special shout out to our platinum sponsors, Eleanor and Leroy Mason from happyandhealthy.global. Happyandhealthy.global is a health and nutrition business that educates and provides essential natural wellness products to build your health and wealth. To find out more of what they have to offer to you, go to happyandhealthy.global. Thank you to our CTR Media Network sponsors. To learn more about our sponsors and CTR Media Network, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
All right. And just like that, we are back. Okay. And so I want to share additional opportunities. So we have our swag bag opportunity available for those of you who would like to participate, but for some reason or another, you won't be able to attend our May 6th event, which that is okay. You'll be able to participate through the swag bag, and we're going to be able to share your business with our network and our audience. That's going to be a part of the Tina Ramsay Show live taping, as well as the Power of Podcasting event. So this is what I like to say when ones want to pick your brain, where they're going to be able to exclusively pick my brain, the panelists, because we want you to grow, because you're making the investment so that you can be in the room with the right people. And I am just so excited because so many people have been reaching out, asking me 1,001 questions. So this is the best way that I can utilize my time more effectively and also make it a memorable occasion. And I'm super excited to be able to bring this to you with our amazing panelists as well. So if you're just hopping on, tuning in, I want you to go to ctrmedianetwork.com. That is ctrmedianetwork.com, and go ahead and purchase your ticket. For the one for the first person, the first 5 people that actually purchases a ticket, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to bring you on. Yes, I am going to bring you on this live, or we can schedule where I can bring you on another live when I am going live, because your girl going to be talking about this all month and all next month. You know why? It's because I'm sick and tired of seeing people struggle in regards to podcasting. And for those of you who are sitting on the fence trying to figure out, should I or shouldn't I? I'm telling you, this is the moment. This is the time. And the cool thing is, if you want to be, you want to purchase a ticket, and you also want to be a part of the swag bag, which is that advertisement feature of the business, you can purchase both tickets. Just let me know. Reach out. We also have an opportunity because we're seeking sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor Power of Podcasting event, just reach out to me in the DMs. Reach out in the DMs, and I will let you know the information, because we only have 3 sponsorship spots. And with these sponsorship spots for the Power of Podcasting event, you're going to be getting various different things based upon what sponsorship you select. And so we have so much in store for our sponsors, because without you sponsoring, then you help this event happen. Okay. And so if you would like to know more about how you can become a sponsor and spotlight your business at the Power of Podcasting event, and then reach out in the DMs. Okay, reach out in the DMs, and you can just simply go to ctrmedianetwork.com. And I'm a visual person, so let me go ahead and show you. So this is actually how it looks when you go to CTR Media Network. You go to CTR Media Network. It tells you all about CTR Media Network, about our reach, how we reach 350 million global listeners. And CTR Media Network is very diverse in the meaning of our foundation is that we are a podcasting network. However, our podcasters and our network is distributed on multiple different platforms throughout the world, literally. So even though we utilize social media, we utilize the power of podcasting, but also we're on the radio airwaves as well. So you will see some of that here. And then when you scroll down, you will see the flyer. 2023 live event, the Tina Ramsay Show, Power of Podcasting. And so only thing you need to do when you go to the website is click the flyer. You click the flyer, and it will take you directly to allow you to be able to purchase the ticket. You will also have the opportunity to be able to purchase a swag bag if that is your desire. Now, if you would like to become a sponsor of this event, then you will have to personally reach out to me on the DM, and I can give you the information about how you can become a sponsor for this event, okay? Because literally we only have 3 spots. And for those of you who are just clicking on, the event is going to be in the ATL. This is going to answer all of your questions in regards to podcasting. This is also I'm going to be sharing with you some deep, intimate details about the ups, the downs, and also the many blessings of podcasting. The ones that's going to be in the building is going to be poured into like never before, because I believe in over giving for ones who actually support. And so many people want to know about growing your podcast. So many people want to know about how can I monetize? Can you monetize when you're a new podcaster? Marketing, branding. It's so many different things that you need to know in regards to making your podcast successful. And if your desire is to create a financial situation for yourself and your family through the use of podcasting, then let me tell you, podcasting literally changed my life. And I'm not just saying that because it sounds cute. I'm saying that because it's a fact. Because when the pandemic happened and my husband lost both of his jobs, because his jobs was around people. And at the time in history, we didn't know what was going on. People was afraid. People was passing away. And so being that he is a photographer and videographer, What do you think? That's a people contact business, and it's not really considered essential. So it's essential for us as business owners, but as the world masses, we're looking at like we need food, we need medical, you know, that kind of stuff like that. And so I had to figure something out. I was already podcasting, but I had to go 1000% in, okay? And literally podcasting, literally, and this is 100% facts. Podcasting literally paid for everything for our household. Everything. And so what I'm telling you is that if you are looking for ways to make some extra income, if you're looking for ways in order to get your brand out, if you're looking for ways just to share, you know you have something to share, you know your purpose, you know why you're on this earth, and you know that you need to be in front of people. This is the best cost-effective way to be everywhere from the comfort of your home. And literally, podcasting opened up so many opportunities for me, and it still is opening up opportunities for me to this day. Literally, I have been nicknamed the Steve Harvey of podcasting. Why? Is because it's a little joke. They were like, because everywhere I see you hosting events, literally podcasting opened up for me to be able to host not only events in the United States, being the MC, being the host, it opened up global opportunities. I even received an award from Dubai from me hosting an event for them, right? And everybody voted me the best co-host. So literally, it opened up so many opportunities for me to be in books, for me to be printed in the news, Fox affiliates, and so many different things. It even flipped to me doing events for myself and also my clients. They literally, I have produced so many different podcasts in front of you and also behind the scenes. It literally, podcasting changed my life, and podcasts pay for everything. Okay. And so I will be sharing this at the event. So what are you waiting for? Go to CTR Media Network. Go ahead and purchase your ticket. This is an exclusive ticket because this seating is limited. Okay. And that is on purpose. Okay. It's going to be intimate. You're going to get to see and hear everything. And we only have a select amount of tickets. And so once those tickets are sold out, that's it. That's it. So go to ctrmedianetwork.com and go ahead and click. And for those of you, when we get that little notification for the person who is going to be the numero uno, the first one to actually purchase a ticket, what we're going to actually do is celebrate you. All right. I'm up here checking my messages right now. I'm getting messages. Okay. All right. And so DM about if you want to become a sponsor of this event. And also I want to share with you about CTR Media Network for those of you who may not know. Okay. And so I'm going to scroll on down so you can see our web TV going. You can see all of our amazing podcasts. This is just some of our podcasts. We have some more coming out as we speak, where you can literally just go and click on the logo for the show that you want to hear more about. And you'll be able, let me show you. You'll be able to listen or watch, depending upon if it's a 100% audio or it's a mix between video and audio. You'll be able to listen to all of these podcasts. You can also go to our website at ctrmedianetwork.com and register. Yes, register to be a guest on our shows. Our website is also handicap accessible, which means that we have a special feature where you can click it, and if you have problem with hearing or seeing, we want to make sure that our website is user friendly. So every single podcast website on our website is user friendly for our amazing people who may be hearing impaired, vision impaired. That is okay. We want to make sure that regardless of however you have to receive the information, we want you to be able to receive the information, the resources, the motivation, the encouragement, and also the different opportunities that presents itself through the various shows that is on CTR Media Network. So these are just some of the places that the Tina Ramsay Show is on. These are just some of the people that have been featured on the Tina Ramsay Show. You want to know more, just go on over to CTR Media Network. We also, let me stop sharing the screen. We also have opportunities we are still accepting podcasters. So if you are a podcaster and you want to be a part of CTR Media Network, just reach out in the DMs and I will let you know how you can be a part of CTR Media Network, even if you already have a podcast, because our podcasting network is not only for new podcasters, it's for intermediate, for veteran podcasts that would like to be a part of our amazing, thriving community, and just you need help to grow. And with your membership being a part of CTR Media Network, it includes a group membership. It includes about 10, 11 different things. But one of the main things, two of the main things that I have found, and I'm going to give you this tip, and then I might be out. I'm going to give you this tip. One thing that I have learned over the years from being on both ends of the spectrum. When I first started my podcast, I started my podcast in my room, sitting in my lazy boy, talking in my cell phone. Yes, that's how I started all them years ago, right? And I really didn't think anything was going to come about it. I didn't even think about the business of podcasting, that business side, which we're going to talk about that at the event for those of you, so you can get yourself together on the business side of podcasting. I didn't even think about it doing or growing or expanding to what it is today. I didn't even think about that. The reason why I started my podcast in the beginning was because it was therapeutic for me. I needed an outlet that I could like dump my emotions and my feelings to and just let it go. Hey! And so I just needed a place for me to share, right? Because I don't know if you guys know this. I know some of you do, but I have so many new people who follow and support now. I actually am a homeschooling mother. I have 2 children, and one of which falls into special needs. So he has all, and I really don't like the term special needs. I prefer the term learning differences because I just simply believe it's just a different way of learning. And so he is high functional autistic. He also have developmental delay, and he has dyslexia. He have all of these: dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, dyspraxia. If you don't know what it is, go to my YouTube channel and it'll explain it, especially if you have a child that you're giving them work or they're having difficulty in school and you just can't figure out why it's not sticking, why they're having, and maybe they might be having behavior problems because, if they're in public school, they're getting picked on or whatever like that. Go to my YouTube channel. I explain what that is because it'll be too long of a video. But I started that because I want to share my homeschooling journey. I also shared my health and wellness journey because many of you who do not know, I had a stroke at 25 years old. Now, I have always made sure that I watch what I eat. So it didn't make sense for me to have a stroke, right? Food, diet, exercise. That's what they tell you to have optimum health, don't they? Mm-hmm. But I did all that. So why did I have a stroke at 25? I went to sleep, woke up, was partially paralyzed. I just became a new mother. So my daughter was about 6 months old then when I had my stroke. And I got amnesia. I lost a whole year of my life, which included the span in which I had my daughter that I didn't remember I had her, okay? I forgot. I just didn't remember that I had a child. Okay, and so I started my podcast back in the day for therapeutic reasons, for an outlet for me to be able to share, to be able to, it was therapeutic because I didn't go to a therapist at that time. I didn't go to a psychiatrist or anything like that. I just used it, and it was completely audio, and I just shared like that, and I shared what I did, and with God's help, how I'm now able to walk and have most of my memory back and all that stuff like that. And so I had no idea that people was listening in. I never thought about the possibility of people tuning in and listening to me, the girl with the Southern twang, because FYI, I hated the sound of my voice. Yes, I did. I hated the sound of my voice. And so I always felt like I stood out for the wrong reason because of my Southern twang. And so I had different things that I had to work through internally. And so podcasting actually enabled me to be able to work through those feelings. It actually enabled me to be able to find my voice, and also enable me to be able to find my tribe, the people who support me, the people who understood, the people who I was put on this earth to help. Okay. And it helped me to be able to do something that I wasn't able to do, which was travel. Because even though I was doing it at home, I was still able to hit the four corners of the earth, because podcasting extends you worldwide. Okay. And how do I know this? Is because I look at my analytics, and my analytics, which is my data for where my podcast is going. That's how I know I have over 111,000 listeners, because my data let me know, boom, this is where you have these many listeners. And also, this is the countries that your podcast is permeating. This is your audience. And literally right now, from then to now, I have over 111,000 listeners. And that's just on one platform. That's not even including all the other platforms that I'm on, which is pretty amazing. And then we are actually in 45 states within the United States with the Tina Ramsay Show, and in over 30 countries, just the Tina Ramsay Show alone. Okay. And so that is another reason why I want to do this event, the Power of Podcasting. So I was just like you. I was just like you. I didn't start with the initial idea of flipping podcast into a business. I just started because I wanted to have a place to share and to be vulnerable. And to my amazement, Spotify reached out to me in an email. Mind you, this is like early 2018, and said, "Hey, we love your podcast. We are picking a select number of podcasters to put on Spotify." Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When I read the email, I was like, "This has to be spam, because why in the world would they want to put my little?" Because at that time, I think I was 4 episodes in. I was like, why they want to put my little podcast on Spotify? That has to be a lie. That's what I thought. But being that sometime I said, well, I'm going to see what they talking about. If it's a lie, oh well. If it's the truth, wow, right? So I told them, yeah. I said, yeah, you can put it on Spotify. Okay, my husband has Spotify. He has Spotify, okay? We've been having Spotify since probably 2009, okay? We don't play. We love music. And so one day I went on, and I said, play, and I named my podcast at the time. And guess who came on with her Southern twang? Me. She Trucker Sheree, she said, yes, you are worthy. Yes, I am. So the thing is, with the power of podcasting, it actually helped me find myself, because for a very long time, I don't know about you, but I self-sabotaged myself a very long time. Well, I always think the negative before the positive, and not intentionally. It was just the way I trained my brain over time. And so I had to readjust. I had to reaffirm. I had to find my voice. The things that I didn't like, I had to examine myself, not myself in my relationship with my husband or my children or my mom or my dad, but me by myself. I had to examine who I am, what I like, and why am I here? Okay. Why am I here? And so with the power of podcast, it enabled me to be able to work out my life in a way that, even though other people was listening in, because at the time, podcasting was just audio, quote unquote. So I would do my audio podcast, and then I would go on YouTube and Facebook, and then I would do video. This is before people start talking about video. And FYI, video podcast is something that's really new to our community, but they're finally accepting it, because at first, in the podcasting world, you talk about you a podcaster and you doing video. They're like, you ain't no podcaster. We don't do video. We do audio. But now it's trending where everyone now, the community is embracing video podcasting. And as you can see, I want you to sit back. I'm going to drop something on you, and I want you to take this and I want you to run with it. I want you to think about this. Why? What is holding you back from becoming the person that you want to become? Is it your past? Is it your fear? Or you feel like you can't do it? All of those things, those F's, those fears, I want you to let that go. And I want you to learn to move and operate even when you're scared, even when you're fearful. I want you to operate and move in your fear, okay? Because it's the outworking of your purpose. It's the outworking of your purpose. And once I realized to never stop, I never imagined that the Tina Ramsay Show would be in season 8, because I was going to stop in season 6 because it got, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I'm done in season 6. But Sheree Moore, Miss Hattie, she reached out to me. It was this history-making event called the She Trucking Expo. And guess who was hosting from the virtual side? Me. I'm telling you, podcasting opened up that opportunity for me to be able to host an historical event where a Black woman, and this is February. Yes, this is February. So let me give you a little Black history fact, modern fact. Sheree Moore of She Trucking. Yes, go check her out, shetrucking.com. She is also, her business is also our corporate sponsor for CTR Media Network. She actually made history with creating the first trucking event expo, being a woman of color, being a female trucker. She hit the female because she's a female trucker. She also is a woman of color, which is a minority. And she created this amazing expo that people are still talking about, that was all over the news and everywhere. I mean, literally, you ain't got to believe me, Google it. And so the fact that my little voice, my Southern twang, the voice that I didn't like, now I realize it's a gift from God. So thank you for this Southern twang, because this voice got me in many rooms because they recognize the voice and they want Dr. Tina, or many people call me Coach T, in the room. Okay. And so literally I was hosting a 5-day pre-show for a history-making event that is in the history books. You can go to the museum in Chattanooga and see all the stuff. They got a proclamation for She Trucking. And literally, I'm a part of that history. So let me tell you something. Oh, thank you, She said, I did an amazing job. Oh, and look, Tiffany D. Bell in the building, another one in our pocket. She said, LOL, love that twang. Thank you. And so literally, the one thing that I hated so much, and FYI, people, I don't really like being on camera all the time. People think I just love the camera. I have to work through my feelings to come on camera sometimes. But you know what I do love? I love helping people. So I put my feelings aside because I know that I'm here in order to help people, and I won't be able to help my people that I'm supposed to help if I don't show up for them. Okay. And so this is me showing up for you in a fun, exciting, history-making way for the Power of Podcasting event in Atlanta, Georgia. So mark your calendars for May the 6th from 2 to 7. Hunty, we're going to be having food. We're going to be having some drink. We're going to be having the podcast course I'm going to be giving. We're going to have I'm going to be signing the podcast, the Power of Podcasting book. You're going to get an autograph. You're going to take a picture with me. We're also going to have the swag bag, so you can walk out there with some goodies in the bag. We're going to be having a live panel Q&A, and the grand finale. We are going to be having a live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show, and you're going to be a part of it. A live studio audience. And you're going to be a part of it when you purchase your ticket. So go on over to ctrmedianetwork.com. That is ctrmedianetwork.com, and go ahead and purchase your ticket. Purchase your ticket. And those of you who are the first 5 to purchase your ticket, I'm going to be bringing you on before the event so people can get to hear you and get to know you a little bit even before the event, as a thank you for being one of the first pioneers of this history-making event. I am literally so honored to be able to do this and not do it by myself, because actually I have some amazing people that's going to be pointing to you during the panel, which is, I'm going to pop it up again so that you guys can see it. Yeah, so you can see it. We're going to have Donna. We're going to have Michael, LaShawn, and Sheree. And we also going to have some more people as well. But these are our first ones, all right? We have so much that's going to be happening. And it's going to be at Pop. What is Pop? Pop Up and Create in Georgia. So make sure that you go and get the tickets. And if you are a podcaster or you want to become a podcaster, this is an event, exclusive event that you do not want to miss. You talking about red carpet effect, baby. We're going to be having some fun. You're going to be learning. You're going to be networking. You're going to be, you just need to come share, shine, and grow. What? On the Tina Ramsay Show live taping. Let me tell you something. I am so hyped. I am so pumped. Okay? I am so hyped, so pumped because this small town girl, now woman, I'm going to be live taping my show with all of you. So this is going to be something that will never be forgotten because the way we're doing it, this is history in the making. And why read about history when you can be a part of history? Have you thought about that? Why read about history when you can be a part of history? So you want to know how I do what I do. You want to know how I get into rooms. You want to know how I utilize the power of podcasting. You want to know how I get branding deals and branding opportunities. How I'm actually a brand ambassador for multiple different brands. How people seeing your girl merch and stuff. How I was able to model and still is modeling for boutiques. It was the power of podcasting, baby. They saw me, they heard me, and they was like, listen, we're gonna send you these clothes. What size are you? What do you want? I can just and go pick what you want, send it to you. And then to send you a code that you give to your audience, and then you get paid every time somebody purchase an outfit. Did you know that? That is just a little tip, okay, with the power of podcasts. Now, that's just some of the things that we're going to be talking about. So this is not an event that you want to miss. This is an event that you want to make the investment. You want to be in the room because this part is not going to be live, okay? The part where my panel and myself is actually teaching you the power of podcasting or sharing with you about that. That is not going to be televised, baby. That is exclusive for the people who invested. So hop on over to ctrmedianetwork.com and go ahead and purchase your ticket. Go ahead and purchase your ticket. And if you say, oh man, I would love to go, but it's just a conflict in the day and the time and all that stuff like that, that's fine. I want your business to still be spotlighted during this historic event by you becoming a swag bag participant. Yes, a swag bag participant. You pay a little, but you get a whole lot, okay? So go on over to ctrmedianetwork.com and click the swag bag feature so that we can put and usually it's a limit on how much a venue will let you send in order to put in the swag bag, but I want you to have I don't want to put no limits on it because no. So you can send in as many items as you want, and we will make sure that we get them out to our participants as well as in our live studio audience. It's going to be amazing. And I want you to think about this right here. If podcasting wasn't something that is revolutionizing the way that we receive and digest information, and if it wasn't necessary, then why did Oprah Winfrey, the most recognizable, the most widely known public figure in history, yes, it's Black history, so that's why I said Oprah. It's Black History Month. Even though it's some other people, but we're gonna keep it up in the theme of Black history. Okay. Had her own TV show and she didn't have to stop it. Why would Oprah Winfrey and she have content up the wazoo because content is king. That's what they say, but I say content is queen. Okay. Why would she take the time to do a podcast. Oprah don't need no money. She don't need no money. She's a billionaire. So why would Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama, Harry and his wife, the Prince in England, why would all of these people, Kevin Hart, why would all these people, celebrities, take the time to do a podcast? Have you ever thought about that? You need to watch where the trends and the money is going. So, if they're doing it, then why not you? Have you ever thought about that? I went to an event and the man said that a business in 1 year went from zero to over $6 million. Went from zero to $6 million in 1 year. And you know what their marketing strategy was? Do you know? Their marketing strategy was not Facebook ads. I'm sorry, Facebook, I love you. It was not IG ads. It was not Google ads. It was not all that other stuff. Guess what it was? Podcasting. So this business for 1 whole year went on multiple podcasts to share what they was doing. And within 1 year, that business went from zero to hero, went from $0 to multiple $1 million. Okay. And so, yes, she podcasting. Yes, Sheree. So that's what I'm telling you. People pay, businesses pay you to put an ad on your podcast. And if you don't know how to do that, that's why you need to be at my Power Podcasting event. If you don't know how to do that, that's why you need to be a part of the event. You need to get the ticket. Because all of this, and the cool thing is, guess what? You're your own boss. And guess what? You don't have to get in the car and drive anywhere. You can do this podcasting from your home. You can do it in your car. You can go to wherever. Because guess what? Podcasting is mobile. Podcasting go where you go. All thing you need is a Wi-Fi connection or a computer, a phone, or if you're using a camera. But honey, you don't need all that. Let me show you what you need. If you just starting out, or even if you are traveling, you need a cell phone. Yes, honey. I'm always branded, baby. Always branded. Because you never know. You don't want to miss no opportunity. And you don't have your business card in your hand. And a QR code. So, if you want to know how to do what I'm doing, if you want to know how my panelists is doing what they're doing, then you need to get your ticket. All jokes aside now. You need to go ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com. Go on ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com and like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you can't come to the event, then share what? Share the gift of knowledge, okay? Sharing is caring. So if you can't be a part of this event, that is okay. That is okay. You just go to ctrmedianetwork.com and you share the website with them and say, hey, I thought about you. I'm reaching out because I heard this girl, if you don't remember my name, I'm Dr. Tina or Coach T, however. And she was talking about podcasts. And I know that you're a podcaster and you're looking how to level up your podcast. And she has over 111,000 listeners. Her platform actually reached 350 million global listeners worldwide. Her podcast alone, the Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast, is in 45 states within the United States and also 30 different countries worldwide. She has a demographic of men and women from the age of 18 all the way up to 65 plus. She has been podcasting ever since 2018, but she's been doing media ever since oh my goodness. I've been doing media for 10 years. 10 years since 2013. So all of that, and have been actually received awards and all this different stuff like that for being an influencer and all that good stuff, being nominated, I should say. And up the wazoo. I have been able to be a part of many different books, many different news blasts, many different opportunities because of the power of podcasting. Many of you, if you are a podcaster and you do not know how to utilize the power of podcasting, I need you to be at this event because I don't want you to be throwing your pearls to swine. And for those of you who are Christians, you'll know what I'm talking about. Meaning, I want you to make sure that what you do count, okay? You can help the world, you can help people, and also help yourself as well. Because podcasting can be a lot, okay? And so I want you to be able to help others and be able to help yourself by creating opportunities for yourself, whether monetary or a blend of monetary and a blend of getting things for free or discounted. Literally, podcasting has paid for all of our family expenses during the time when the world shut down, during a time when no one knew what was going on and we could not go to our regular brick and mortar jobs. It was like the apocalypse happened or something. And so, but the Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast was still going strong. The Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast was actually helping to pay the bills, getting them lights, that food, that gas, all that we needed. And so literally, I am a full-time podcaster. And many people, I think when you look at me, you think I'm just podcasting, honey. This is a business. Podcasting paid for this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you've been hoping, wishing, and praying, and you're in a situation where you don't know what you're going to do next, and you're already podcasting or you're considering podcasting, I need you to listen to the words that's coming off my lips. Stop doing it by yourself. That's a surefire way to burn yourself out. There's a surefire way to give up before you even get started. That's a surefire way to just, you need to be in an environment where you are able to receive the information. You need to be in a situation where you can expedite the process, because my failures, my falls, my hard moments, you don't have to do that, because my pitfall is going to be your stepping stones. Okay? Because I had to go through it, okay? I had to go through the ups, the downs, the pitfalls, and all that. You don't. Because, honey, as I was going through them and built and pulled myself out with God's help, He created a bridge for me. And so I'm pulling you up on that bridge, okay? You ain't got to go through all the blood, sweat, and tears I had to go through. You don't have to go through the mire, okay? Because I already know. My panelists already know. This event is what you've been asking for. And it's exclusive in the fact that we only have limited seating. So go ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com. Go ahead to ctrmedianetwork.com and go ahead and get your ticket today. I am so excited. So tag a friend, tag a family member, tag an entrepreneur, tag a podcaster. All right, because it's time for you to understand what you have in your hands. And if you don't currently have a podcast, you will be able to start a podcast after leaving this event, because you're going to have everything you need to be able to expedite the process. Okay. So with all that being said, you guys, I want you to have a great, amazing rest of your day. I also want to share with you about, one more time, I'm going to pop up this flyer so you can see it. This is history in the making. The history has already been made. It's just a formality for us just to be at the event, because it has already been made. The power of podcasting. We're going to have the live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show. So you're going to be able to be a part of that. It's going to be out. We actually going to put that episode on all of our platforms. So it's bigger than just being at a live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show. It's going to help surpass what you're thinking about, because you're going to be part of our history. And of course, you know, our audience, they're going to scan the audience so you can see some of our audience. Okay. And so it's going to be something that you're going to always remember. It's going to be something that's not only going to be at the event, we're actually going to air it all over our social media platforms, which we have a reach of 300,000 just on social media alone. And then when you talk about podcasting, that's 350 million reach. Then when you talk about our website, is over 50K. And then when you talk about web TV, yes, web TV, we have over 100,000 reach. So that episode is going to be streamed over and over and over, just like our amazing shows like the Sanford and Son. We're still watching Sanford and Son, Good Times, 227, Martin. We're still watching all them shows. And them shows being out of syndication a long time ago. That is the power of podcasting. That is the power of the repurpose. That is the power of the replay. And we believe in the power of the replay and repurposing content. So we're going to be playing that and not only adding to social media, we're going to be adding to all the podcasting platforms. We're also going to be adding it to Spotify. FYI, you can watch the Tina Ramsay Show on Spotify as well. And so it's going to be on iHeartRadio. It's going to be on TuneIn. It's going to be all over the place. So if you want to be a part of it, which I know you do. Because, I mean, if I was you, I would too. So go ahead and make the investment and go to ctrbnetwork.com and click the flyer. Yes, click the flyer, the power of podcasting. I am excited. I am ecstatic to be meeting all of you. I can't wait to be in the room with all of you, to be able to take photos, to be able to hear your voice, to be able to answer questions, to be able to eat, have fun, and pour into you. I love being in person with all of you. It's a different kind of energy. It's a different kind of experience when you're in the room with people who are for you, with people who came to learn, with people who you know. And all of you that decide to come to the Power of Podcasting event is like little beacons of light. And once you come in, all these little lights come together and then you get poured into, we share the knowledge and we become a community, okay? And then after that, y'all go out and you go and share your message, your purpose, your people. Now you know how to mold and sculpt your message so that you can reach the hearts, so that you can reach the minds and hearts of your people, so that you can be able to help them. Because I am a firm believer that everyone on this earth is here to help somebody. We didn't come on this earth to be solo dolo. We didn't come on this earth to be selfish. We came on this earth to be able to help, be able to empower, be able to grow, be able to learn, be able to build, be able to leave a legacy. And so with that, podcasting enabled me that even though I have a long time before Liz, okay, with the help of God, but it enables you to be able to create that digital imprint in which even when you're no longer here, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren, you will be the grandparent that all of your family members will never forget. You know why? It's because you use the power of podcasting. You know why? It's because you changed their life and you're going to say podcasting paid for this, or podcasting created this opportunity. Podcasting got me in the door for this opportunity. Podcasting opened up opportunity for me to be able to interview a Tony Award-winning singer and actress. And that's not the only celebrity I have ever interviewed. So it opened up me opportunities to be able to co-host events, to be able to be a part of books, to be able to be a part of magazines, to be able to be a part of Fox, ABC, NBC affiliates. It opened up opportunities for me to just do so much. It even opened up me an opportunity to have a radio show. Yeah, podcasting is what opened me up. And live streaming is what opened me up, which I do with the podcasting, opened up me the opportunity to be able to have my first radio show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it because they heard me and they saw me. And that is what created these opportunities, because I kept putting myself out there. Now, I didn't know that I was going to get an offer to start my own show on worldwide radio. I didn't know. Literally, I didn't know. And so they saw me, and I thought I was doing my live, doing my video, and the man said, I want to invite you to be on our worldwide radio. And I was like, Well, to my amazement, guess what? It was true. It was true. And so I was nervous. Yeah, I was. But let me tell you what I did. Because for those of you who follow finance, guess what? There is a white Ramsay, and now it's a black Ramsay. So if you look it up, you see the Ramsays. It's a financial. You can learn from Dave Ramsey. And so we the black Ramsays, and we had our own radio show, my husband and I. So it opened up that opportunity for me. And I'm just so happy. And guess what? We have the youngest podcaster in the world on CTR Media Network. He is 4 years old, and it's King. Hey, King! And his podcast is King Can Read. And let me tell you this. If you're a grown person and you sitting down and you like, I can't do it. King is 4 years old, and he got his own podcast. So stop playing on CTR Media Network. And we are going to give a gift to the first 5 people who purchase a ticket. So go ahead and purchase. Get your ticket. Okay, let me go ahead and check. So I'm talking to you, and go ahead and like, follow, share, and subscribe. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Okay, so right now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a commercial break. Yeah, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back. Oh, somebody, wait a minute. I got a comment. Yes, Tiffany. He is 4 years old. And I'm just so excited because he is actually going to be at the event. I spoke with him the other day, and he was like, I'm coming. Dr. T, I'm coming, Dr. Tina. So you'll be able to meet our youngest podcaster at this event, and he's 4 years old. He's just simply an amazing, smart, energetic, inquisitive young 4-year-old, and reads so well. He loves reading, which is a plus. So you will be able to see him. He will actually be there. And you'll be able to say something to him too, because he don't play about his podcast and he don't play about CTR Media Network. So you'll be able to meet him as well at the event with his amazing mom and grandmother and TTIT. So you'll be able to see all of them. So I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this event. When this event was brought up to him, he was like, I'm coming. And he can't even drive. He's like, I'm coming. So if a 4-year-old can see that this is something that he has to be a part of, then what's your problem? Okay. This is going to be something that if you did not come, you're going to wish you came. And you'll be saying, when you going to have another one? I'm like, I don't know. So let me go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment.
The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is a magazine that embraces and celebrates the entire homeschooling experience. Our magazine is different from all the rest because we provide beneficial information and assistance in homeschooling, business, wellness, mental health, resources, and life. We encourage you to pick up a copy of our magazine today on Amazon.com by simply searching the Homeschooling Interactive Magazine. The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is all about impacting the world through home-based learning, helping to de-stress the homeschooling experience. Get your copy from Amazon today.
Aluva Life Greens actually started for me when I was 23 years old. I went out and bought a $400 industrial juicer, and I started juicing every single week. And I hated it. It took so much time, it cost money, and it was a process. That's when I started making the Life Greens product. It truly is the one drink that you should take every day for the rest of your life.
My name is Amy, and I absolutely love fitness. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and a professional makeup artist. Eating healthy is not the easiest thing. We get so busy in our lives.
Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Tina J. Ramsay, the host of the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast, #1 podcast specialist and podcast instructor. And I am coming to you to give my highest recommendation, okay, for Anchor. If you have not heard about Anchor by Spotify, let me just tell you, as a podcast instructor, it's just the easiest way to make a podcast with everything that you need all in one spot. I mean, Anchor literally have you covered from the beginning to the end because they have all the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast. Get this, right from your cell phone or your computer. And when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms such as Spotify, Apple, and so much more. It's literally everything that you need to make a successful podcast all in one spot. And Anchor also enables you to be able to monetize your podcast. I'm telling you right now, I absolutely love Anchor app, and it is, get this, it's totally free. So what are you waiting for? I want you to go ahead and download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. And don't forget to tune in every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. EST for a new episode of the Tina Ramsay Show and podcast. Come share, shine, and grow on our show. Bye.
Really hard to take the time to eat healthy and to eat right. My absolute favorite thing about this product is that they combine reds, greens, and probiotics in one mix. You put it in your water and you shake it up and voila, it's so easy and it tastes amazing. You'll feel a difference. Then you start believing that you really can change and that you can actually feel better.
And just like that, we are back. Okay, so we had to take that little commercial break. So for those of you who want to learn more about your health, which actually creates wealth, go ahead over to ctrbnetwork.com. We have it there. Also, we have, for the first 5 people, you're actually going to get a gift from yours truly. I'm not going to say everything that you're going to get, but you're going to get a gift for the first 5 people that actually purchase a ticket. And also for those of you who say, well, I can't come, but I would like to support, you can actually send in a donation, or you can be a swag bag participant. Yes, you pay a little to get a whole lot by being a swag bag participant. And this is a way that will actually position you and your business within our network and our audience to expand, and for you to share what you're doing and be a part of this historic event. Yes, be a part of this historic event. I'm just so stoked. I'm so excited that May the 6th, the power of podcasting with a live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show is going to be taking place in the ATL from 2 to 7. This event is unlike any event that you have ever participated in, because you know why? It's because your girl is doing it, okay? Your girl is doing it. And I am one of those coaches that I don't do it the way everybody else do it. I'm different, okay? So it's just the way I do it, okay? Not saying that my way is the only way, because I love the way everybody do it, but I just approach things a little bit different. I guess it's the way that I learn, okay? And so Tiffany D. Bell said, a little for a lot sounds good anytime. Yes. Okay, so I want you guys to like, follow, share, and subscribe. We have our amazing panel, Donna. She's going to host for Misfits Radio. And if you didn't see us on there, you can go check us out. We also have Micah Finkley, the host of the Micah Finkley Show. He's going to be on our panel. We have LaShawn West. She is going to be on our panel. She is actually a business therapist, mindset strategist. And we have history making Black history herself, Sheree Moore from She Trucking. She actually is a PR marketing strategist as well. And we're going to have some more things that's coming. We're also going to have an amazing featured guest or guest. Okay, that is actually going to be there for the live taping of the Tina Ramsay Show Live, in which all of you will be a part of the live history-making event of the Tina Ramsay Show Live Season 8, okay? And the cool thing is, guess what? the Tina Ramsay Show and Podcast actually premieres for all of you on February the 23rd. Yes, February the 23rd, we'll be kicking off our season with a season of love. Okay, that is our theme for the season 8 of the Tina Ramsay Show. You know, last year, season 7, it was a message of hope. This year is our season of love. So we're going to be bringing on heartpreneurs, celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, coaches, authors, and so much more in order to share with you the love. Because I think we just leave love out. We're going to have to bring love back into the forefront. So all of our entrepreneurs, all of the people that's going to be on Tina Ramsay Show is not only sharing what they do, but it's sharing their why and why they're doing this. And the operative word is love for the ones who actually coming on the show for the season 8. Okay. And so I really want you to be able to see it, but we're also going to do a special little pre-show rewind of one of our most amazing guests from season 7, which is the amazing Veronica Mitchell. She is actually that was on the Tina Ramsay Show for season 7. She's an 11-year-old entrepreneur, social media influencer, comedian. This young lady, 11 years old, already know her purpose, her dreams, and we want to inspire you, and we want you to see the love, okay? And so you'll actually be able to get a pre-show of that on February the 16th, bringing that back so that you can smile, okay? So that you can see. And so if you're having any problems with living your true purpose, any problem with having fear of walking in, this 11-year-old girl is going to just, and she has her own show, the VV Show as well. And so on this, hey, Jennifer. And so we're going to actually be doing that. She said, can't wait for the season of love, season 8. Congratulations. Yes. Season 8 is the season of LOVE, or if you want to spell it LUV, I don't care, as long as you got love. Okay. And so we're going to be doing all of that. I want you to be a part of the event. So go ahead and get your tickets for the Power of Podcasting at CTRmedianetwork.com. The first 5 people is actually going to get, yes, what you going to get? You find out when you get a ticket. We're going to be doing something special for all of you. We also have swag bag opportunities where you pay a little but get a whole lot. So you can go on over on the same exact link. When you click on the flyer on CTRmedianetwork.com, you'll be able to go to that. You can be able to purchase your ticket, and then you can also purchase your swag bag, or you can just purchase your swag bag, and we will be sharing your business with all of our network and our audience that's at the event as well. Also, this is also in celebration of our book launch, which is Power of Podcasting. Okay. And so you will also be getting a signed autographed copy of my book lot there. Okay. So not only are you going to be able to have the opportunity to ask questions from my amazing panel, but you're also going to be able to take a book home with you, which is also Power of Podcasting. That's going to help you even more on your journey. You're also going to get our podcast course. You're going to get a swag bag. You're going to have some food and some drink. We're going to have some music. We're going to have so much that's going on that you are going to love. You're going to love. She said, that book? Yes, honey. Power of Podcasting. Okay. You're going to get a signed autographed copy for all of you that actually purchase a ticket and come to the event. If you would like to sponsor this event, DM me and I will let you know. We only have 3 sponsorship spots for this event. Anybody that actually sponsors our event, we're gonna be rolling out the red carpet for you, baby. Okay, that also your sponsorship come with a ticket. It comes with a ticket for you to come to the event as well. And of course, any swag bag or anything that we have, you will also be able to get that as well. And I ain't gonna tell you all the other good stuff that come with it because it's just too good. So if you want to know about what ones who support through sponsorships gonna get, and you want to become a sponsor, then you just go on over to CTRmedianetwork.com. Oh, no. You DM me. And we can send you over that information. For those of you who have a podcast, listen, we also gonna be having the Podcast Revolution magazine. Okay. For all of you who have purchased ad space in the Podcast Revolution magazine, whether you're a podcaster or not, a business owner, whatever the case may be, because this magazine is more than just about podcasting, even though the foundational piece is podcasting. But we're going to be talking about business, mental health, and featuring different businesses throughout the magazine as well, and also teaching you some things about podcasting, that this is something that you're going to be going back and forth to years and years to come, and also featuring, I think my last count was almost 100 podcasters going to be featured in this magazine, okay? In this magazine, which is bigger than just a magazine. It's bigger than just our event. This is an extension of our event in an amazing way, meaning that even when you're not there, people is going to be seeing and be able to connect with your podcast because you're within the pages, and we're going to be putting it in different places so that people can connect with all of you. So listen, this is amazing. And we're going to have the Podcast Revolution magazine. Of course, it's going to be a signing of the Power of Podcast book, autograph. You're going to be able to take a photo with me. You're going to also have the course, and you're going to have a live Q&A panel, and you're going to be a part of the live studio audience of the Tina Ramsay Show. It's going to be simply epic. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And now I want to extend the opportunity for all of you who are watching this, say, man, I can't come, but I want to be a part of this podcast movement. Listen. If you have a podcast or you want to start a podcast, CTR Media Network is where you need to be. Have you heard? CTR Media Network is a new stand-up podcasting with over 30 plus podcasters. And I'm going to change that because we done grew all over that. Okay, with over 30 plus podcasters, we reach over 50 countries worldwide. We are across all social media and podcasting platforms. We literally create positive, impactful content. Our content creators actually have their voice. They can share their voice. My motto is, we may not always agree, but we will keep it respectful. So I might not agree with you. You might not agree with me, but we're going to still have that respect. Okay. And so you're going to hear some opinions from featured guests on various different shows. It's going to be, we have a very diverse audience. And the most great thing being that, and I'm going to bring this up, not only because it's Black History Month, because I wouldn't be saying this anyway, but we made it it was very, very important to us that we have a platform that was that had diversity and inclusion. Okay. I know we hear that a lot. Oh, listen, we made sure that CTR Media Network have diversity and inclusion, what does that mean? Because many times we hear things in the media, we really don't understand. It means that everybody has an equal share. Everybody has an equal part. So we have men, we have women, we have a 4-year-old, we have people from all over the world, Black and brown. We have everybody's represented. Okay. We have one of our hosts is all the way in India. One of our hosts is all the way in India. And so we have everybody in representation because everybody has their audience and everybody has certain people that they need to reach. And so we use our audience, we use our network in order to get your mission, your message, your purpose out to the world. I want you, if you don't have a podcast, start your podcast if you're on the fence. If you have a podcast and you're looking for a new podcast home or an additional podcast home, because I'm not just right here. You can be on other platforms because I am. But if you want to be on a platform that is really here to service you as a person and not as a number, because what happens is when you're part of podcasting platforms with a whole like millions and millions of people, if you don't have at least 1 million people subscribe to your show or whatever like that, you tend to kind of fall in the cracks, so to speak. Not meaning that your show is not amazing. It just means that you just don't have enough people, enough eyeballs watching or listening in on your show. And therefore, if no one is going to that platform to actually look for your podcast, no one will find you because they're only featuring the top 100. FYI, the Tina Ramsay Show was in the top 100. I was so happy about that. Woo! But what I'm saying is I wasn't always that way. Okay. I wasn't always that way. I was that podcaster, that diamond in the rough, that person that everybody said, oh, your show is so amazing. It inspired me. It motivated me. I started walking into my purpose. It gave me a fresh perspective. But from the other platforms that I was on, people didn't know who I was, because to them, I was still a small podcaster, which is fine, which is good. We are here for the everyday people doing extraordinary things. The reason why this platform was created was for everyday people doing extraordinary things, to give you level playing field so that everybody have a time to shine. Okay. And we organically grow over time. So it's just an amazing opportunity for you, because what I wanted for myself was basically to be able, because podcasting, you're going to need support. You need a sense of community. And so for me, it just made me feel better when I knew I was getting that training, because actually your membership comes with monthly training. And also if you sign up, it has an exclusive 30 minutes with me that you can get for free every month if you sign on. So you can get the group, and in addition to, you get 30 minutes from me to get that customization. If it's like, hey, you have something that you want to talk about, the new direction, but you don't want to talk about it in our group trainings or our group sessions, then you can have a one-on-one. Let's see what she said. Everyone is welcome to the table. Yes, everyone is welcome to the table. This is your opportunity to be a part of a network that is setting a new standard of podcasting. And our goal is to change the narrative, to change how maybe how you was traditionally used to how a network works. Now, I'm not saying that other networks works wrong, okay, because it's a blueprint. So it's okay. But we're deciding to create our own blueprint. We're creating a new standard. And so with being a pioneer of creating a new standard, you have to go in and take the blunt of a whole lot of different things, right? And so when I say it's a new standard, I'm going to give you one example. Why CTR Media Network is so different. One reason, it's a whole lot of reasons. One reason is that we allow our podcasters to have 100% monetization on our platform. So what does that mean? It means that if they're on our platform and someone reaches out, as long as they pay their monthly subscription, let me give that disclaimer. As long as they're paying their monthly subscription, you get 100% of the profit. So say, for example, someone comes on and say, hey, I want to be a featured guest on the She Trucking podcast. They go to our platform, ctrmedianetwork.com. They go and register to be a guest on She Trucking podcast. They click the register to be a guest. The booking pops up. Guess what happens? If they charge a fee to be a part of the show, if they have sponsorships, if they have advertisement slots, commercial slots on their show, that is their money. Normally what happens, which is the old standard, which is still happening now, and it's nothing wrong with it, because that's the structure of how business or how networks was built, how network is built. We just changing the narrative on how we decided to do it moving forward. So the norm is, when you're a part of a platform, because I done been on many, when you're a part of a platform, this is the norm, that the house, which is the platform, will get a percentage of everything that comes through, which is reasonable when you think about it. You get a percentage because they're a platform. However, on CTR Media Network, if it comes straight through, they come to the platform and they go straight to your show and they working something out with you, that goes to you. As long as you have your stuff set up, it goes to you. And so we are creating opportunities, which is a little bit different from what's going on with most platforms. And I'm not saying that the other platforms is wrong, because that's your business model, and it's okay. It's okay. You decide how you want to run your platform, and we decide how we're going to run ours. But we are creating a new standard. We're creating a new standard. That's just one thing. Of course, CTR Media Network, we actually go with the Tina Ramsay Show. We actually goes in person. We go in person. Like the Tina Ramsay Show is actually going to be going to more than one event to be able to interview all of your participants at your event. So it's just a lot of different things that we're doing. And if you want to be a part of the CTR Media Network movement, I want you to go ahead and go to CTR Media Network And also, I would love for you to reach out so that we can get that started on today. And if you was recommended by one of our current podcasters, please let us know who recommended you so that we can let them know and we can thank them for that. All right. So with all that being said, you guys, we're going to do a wrap up of the wrap up. Okay. I want you guys to go to ctrmedianetwork.com to go ahead and pick up your tickets on today. And with that ticket, with the Power Up Podcast event, it's going to be May the 6th from 2 p.m. EST to 7 p.m. EST. I want you to unleash the power of podcasting and be with us at the Pop-Up and Create in Atlanta on the 6th. Join us for this once-in-a-lifetime experience as we unveil the live premiere of what? The Tina Ramsay Show. I want you to be a part of the live studio audience and witness everything happening right before your eyes. I want you to secure your ticket on today and get ready to be inspired by the power of podcasting. Your ticket includes podcast course, autograph power of podcasting book, swag bag, drinks, food, live media panel, and Q&A. All of this is going to be done with you in mind. And of course, it's not mentioned here, but we're also going to have networking. So that is it, you guys. Thank you for tuning in for the long haul. And you'll be seeing me more regularly popping on live. Make sure to tune in this month for the season 8 of the Tina Ramsay Show, Season of Love. Okay, Season of Love. We're gonna have a pre-show leading into the premiere of our show, leading off on the 16th to get you acclimated, get you ready for our Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. EST. We're actually going to have where you're going to get to see Veronica Mitchell, which is our 11-year-old entrepreneur that's doing some amazing things on the 16th. And our show officially premieres on February the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. EST. And it's going to be phenomenal, the guests that we actually have on, which is going to be Dr. Dorothy Cook, nicknamed the Millionaire Maker. You know why she's nicknamed the Millionaire Maker? Because Dr. Dorothy created 21 millionaires in 18 months. 21 millionaires in 18 months. And so she is actually going to be kicking off our premiere of our show, the Tina Ramsay Show virtual side. But listen, that live in-person history-making studio audience and the ATL, I want you to be there because it's going to be amazing. Yes, she said the Tina Ramsay Show live. Tiffany said, good to see you. She said they will also be able to watch the Tina Ramsay Show live with your special guests. Yes. So all of that is going to be happening with you in mind. I'm just so excited. I'm going to let you see the flyer one more time. And then I'm going to have to go. This is going to be amazing. So make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure to go get your ticket from ctrmedianetwork.com and make sure to share this information with the podcasters in your life, or if you want to become one, get with the people who know what you want to do and know how to do it so you can expedite the process and don't have to do all that falling forward or all that other stuff. You know, some things you can avoid, and this is one of them. So if podcasting is your thing, you want to become your thing, just come on over. Yes, come on over to Power of Podcasting in the ATL. I'm super excited. I will be coming live to you. Make sure to follow us on IG too, because we're going to actually follow that Tina Ramsay, the Tina Ramsay Show, because we're going to be actually going live over there, and we can be pulling some of you on those lives as well. For those of you who are participating or have purchased a ticket or a swag bag, we would love to spotlight you. So on that note, you guys, have a great, amazing rest of your night. Can't believe I talked this long. But I will see you guys on another day. Have a great night. Bye. All right.